Hello everyone, we just got to the barn. It's a Thursday night and I have a lesson tonight, so I decided to vlog it. It'll be a GoPro style, but I have my mom here filming. Yeah, I'm wearing two coats tonight, and you might be like, Lindsay, what the heck? It's April. And that's my reaction too, because this is what it looks like outside right now. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's currently snowing. And it has been for the last like 6 hours. Sorry guys, I didn't really film an end to my monologue there, but after that I just hopped out of the car and headed into the barn to start getting Mave ready. No. You have to close your door, buddy. Are you scared of something? Good girl. Why are you so far away? Mave, come here. Okay. Oh, good girl. So once Mave and I were in the arena, we did a few laps of walk and then picked up our trot. Mave was feeling quite energetic this day, I think because she had had the previous day off and the temperature dropped like a lot overnight, so she was feeling pretty frisky. As you can see, we started working over these ground poles as part of our warm-up, and I have to say, Mave has improved so much on her straightness since I got her. She used to be pretty wiggly, which is fair for a baby, but now she's like straighter than Zeus when we're going down a quarter line. I know. Always. This is her scary corner. You're fine. There's this corner in the arena where all of the jumps are kept, and every ride, Mave has to have a look at it. She's usually really not a spooky pony at all, but I think because the setup back there is always changing, like depending on what courses are out, she's always a little looky. This day in particular, she was really afraid, so my trainer had me put her on a circle in that end so that we could get her cantering by with no issue. Thankfully, she quickly realized how dramatic she was being. Good girl. course though, as soon as we changed direction, the corner was just as scary as it was before, so back in the circle we went. Okay, so here we are coming into our first jumps. We trotted into these two cross rails and Mave was really good. She can sometimes get a little sticky in her turns, so I was focusing on keeping her forward throughout those corners. And then after that, I just cantered into the green cross rail. Here is our first course. We started off great by picking up the wrong lead, which is actually pretty strange for her. It's not often that she picks up the wrong lead, especially going this direction. So I quickly fixed that. And then she was a good girl coming around the scary corner and we had a great first jump. Oh, my stirrup leather. Then we came around to this blue line on the diagonal. As you can see, it went great. And then we went to this 3-stride, which was also on the diagonal. I did have to push her on a little bit to make the striding in this line because we jumped in just a little bit deep. So the last jump ended up being a touch long, but it was a good course overall. And this is what the course looked like from the ground. Okay, so then my trainer raised the jumps a little. Mave and I have usually been jumping a little bit smaller than this, but we were hoping that raising them this lesson would help teach her to pick her feet up a bit. The course was still the same though, so we did that green vertical to the blue line and then the orange and red line. We were a little deep coming into this blue line, but it ended up being okay because Mave had a bigger stride once the jumps were bigger. Good girl. Good girl, Mavie. The orange and red line worked out very nicely, but my trainer wanted me to come do the blue line once more. I got a really bad distance coming in though, so I decided to pull Mave out and just circle. After that though, we were good, but like I said, her stride was bigger, so I had to focus on collecting her as we were going through. Since it was still tight though, we did the line one more time and then we were done. Good girl. And once again, here is the other point of view. You can see here that we were very off-centered coming down this line, but honestly, I didn't really mind it too much because I was more focused on like everything else, and this was the only time that we weren't centered, so it was okay. So yeah, that's the end of the lesson. I just walked her for a few minutes afterwards and then headed back into the barn. All in all, it was a great lesson. I can really tell how much confidence Mave has gained in her jumping. She used to be a little more unsure, but now she takes everything in her stride, no pun intended, and she's improved so much. And her gaining confidence in her abilities and what I'm asking her to do has in turn made me more confident in her, because now I know that I can trust her to be a little less babyish, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm very proud of the both of us and how far we've come. It's her mouth. She's got a line there. Sorry, I brushed it. Mavie. She fogged up the lens. You're fat. Okay guys, we're just heading out of the barn now. As you can see, it's still snowing. Yay! I love Florida. That was a really good lesson, I'm sure. I think I'm gonna voice over my courses, so I'm sure I've talked about them all already, so I won't say anything. But yeah, this is the end of today's vlog. I don't know how much you can actually see right now because it's dark, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next.
Seat heaters are nice.
I'll see you guys in the next vlog.